Welcome back to News Geelong on this Friday evening. The 2013 Master Games will again be held in Geelong with over 8,000 competitors competing in 60 different sports over 8 days of sport and social activity. And they'll be supported by 2,000 volunteers. It's going to be held in October of 2013. Meryl Friend has more.
In 12 months' time, October 2013, the Australian Masters Games are going to be held in Geelong. We're able to catch up with the Honourable Hugh Delahunty, Minister for Sport and Recreation.
Yeah, we're here today to promote the Australian Masters Games. It's a very significant event for Victoria. We've already had it here in Geelong back in 2009, where there was about 58 events, nearly 3,000 people come from interstate, about 7,000 people involved. This event will even be bigger than that. So it's about here today promoting the event, looking for a few more sponsors to help running the event, but importantly highlighting that people over 30 can be very active in sport and recreation. When we've got nearly 60 events to be running with, it'll be a very, very significant event here for Geelong and Victoria.
Pretty exciting to be a master at something when you're only 30 too.
Well, I think it's important, though, that it doesn't matter what age you are, you can be active in sport and recreation. I have got a real fear, and we've said it in the media in the last couple of days, where people are getting too big. It's mainly because of our lifestyle. It might be the food we eat, but it's also we're inactive. We're watching too much TV. We're watching it on the computer games. We need to get people out of their homes, out of their offices, out on the sporting fields or on the running track or on the cycling track and active in sport and recreation. I have a slogan which is more people, more active, more often, and part of that is to put on these events to inspire others to get active in sport. So the Masters Games will be the biggest event in Australia next year with the greatest participation, and we'll see a lot of people here in Geelong, and I'm sure everyone will want to be part of it.
That's October 2013, so people have got plenty of time to get themselves motivated for it.
Yes, it's nearly 12 months to the event will be on. It'll be held here in Geelong. A lot of sporting events will be on. I think there's nearly 60 events, so it's important. People can pick any sport, whether it be golf, whether it be table tennis, you can do it. So you might get the opportunity as a really passionate golfer to be playing against some of the former champions of the world. So again, there's great opportunities, great thrill, and more importantly, it's a very, very important event here for Geelong and Victoria.
Meryl Friend, News Geelong.
Thank you, Meryl. Tomorrow marks another important day on the Geelong calendar, the St Mary's Derby Day Fete, where thousands of Geelong people visit the biggest fair of the year. Our resident Master of Ceremonies, Father Kevin Dillon, has more.
Well, good evening, and it's good to be on News Geelong tonight, and we've got a big day coming up tomorrow at St Mary's Parish Centre and Primary School. It's we call it the St Mary's Community Derby Day Fete, and it really is a community event. One of the things which we've been very pleased to be doing in more recent years is engaging with the wider community. Often the church does a lot of things just on it by itself. But more recently, particularly here in Geelong, we've been doing a lot of things connecting us with the wider community, such as great initiatives like Anamkara House and more recently Samaritan House, the Geelong Veterans Welfare Centre. These sort of enterprises which are part of our community are things which certainly we at St Mary's are very much proud to be part of and want to support as much as we can, together with the 4 primary schools in the parish. And that's what this fete is all about. It's a very happy day. It started off in 2001, and so this is our 12th Derby Day Fete. And if you've got a chance to come along, we'd love to see you there. There's free parking, courtesy of the City of Greater Geelong, at the Haymarket car park in Myer Street, just behind St Mary's Basilica. And all the fun takes place on the parish centre on the corner of Little Myers and Yarra Streets, and at the parish St Mary's School, which borders McKillop Street, between McKillop Street and Little Myers Street. So that's where it all is, and if you can come any time between 9 o'clock in the morning and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we'd love to see you there. We've got an enormous array of amusements, and just that really hit a high spot last year. We really cranked those up in the last couple of years, and kids were just blown away by just how good the amusements were, and not too expensive, but a great day for kids. I've often said if you can have a great day if your fete can be a great fete for kids, it's a great fete, and we like to think that we measure up on that standard, together with all sorts of the usual, I suppose, types of fate food. We've got the the burgers and the hot dogs and the chips and all the unhealthy stuff. Forget about the diet, but come along and enjoy all of that. But there's also Mexican food. There's strawberries and cream. There's wine and cheese. There's a gourmet kitchen. With beautiful sandwiches and cakes and so on. All of those things are there, so you can have Asian food, Italian food, everything's there to have a terrific meal, and people really start getting into it from quite early in the day. We've also made a special effort this year to have a lot of emphasis on our entertainment, and we've got some great local performers who will be part of the entertainment right through the day. But a real focus this year has been the performance we'll have at 11:15 for about an hour or so of two of the key people from Could Have Been Champions. Greg Champion, whose footy and sporting and Aussie songs are absolutely legendary. Greg's an amazing person. If you want to check out Greg Champion, just Google in Greg Champion Montmorency and you'll hear his song about the feral magpie hawk coming from Hurstbridge to the MCG. It's really a very funny song. But years ago he wrote I Made 100 in the Backyard at Mum. It's all classic Aussie songs, a lot of humour, and Ian Cover, his sidekick on Could Have Been Champions, is coming with him, and they're a great team. They're just terrific to have them. They're just very polished entertainers, very funny, and will add a real spark of life to our St Mary's Derby Day fete. And of course we've got all the bargains, all the great bargains that we have of just enormous donations of books and clothes, all beautifully sorted and cleaned and priced at next to nothing, all sorts of bric-a-brac. Toys. Now the toy stall is just absolutely enormous. That's grown markedly in the last couple of years, and a huge stall of second-hand toys, but they're all in good order. Nothing's broken or anything, or damaged or marked or anything. All in as new condition, and kids just have a ball with all that, together with all the face painting and the show bags and all the rest of it. But the great thing about, if I can say so, I suppose, about our Derby Day fete is that it really is a great community event. It's not just the people from the schools who come. Even we cover 4 schools in the parish: Christ the King, St Robert's, St Mary's and St Margaret's. We'd love to see you there tomorrow, Saturday, Derby Day, the 3rd of November, and we start at 9 o'clock. There's great music, great entertainment, fantastic amusements, and great entertainment, especially from the Greg Champion and Ian Cover, Could Have Been Champions, at 11:15. So come along, and let's hope you can be there and be all part of the St Mary's Derby Day fete tomorrow.
Thank you, Father Dylan. Enjoy the day. As we go to a break on News Geelong on this Friday evening, don't forget you can Twitter us at News Geelong 31 or on Facebook, www.facebook.com/News Geelong 31, with your comments and any subjects you'd like us to cover in our News Geelong's items. We'll be back after this break with more news.